who I'm most grateful for. She has given me so much strength and courage over the last 6 years throughout this nightmare to keep on pushing forward for justice.
The alleged incident occurred in December 2018, when Conor McGregor, a world-renowned MMA fighter, reportedly met the complainant, an Irish hairdresser, at a Dublin Christmas party. According to the allegations, McGregor invited the complainant and her friend to the penthouse suite at the Beacon Hotel, where the assault is said to have taken place. The complainant described the events leading up to the incident as a series of social interactions involving alcohol and drug use. The complainant claimed that, despite initial consensual socializing, McGregor became aggressive and forced himself upon her. She alleged that she was choked, physically overpowered, and left with significant bruising, including scratches on her wrist and a cut on her breast caused by her watch during her attempts to defend herself. The complainant also described McGregor as under the influence of cocaine during the incident. The case is being heard as a civil trial in the High Court in Dublin, rather than as a criminal trial, which has distinct implications. In civil cases, the burden of proof is on the balance of probabilities, which is less stringent than the beyond a reasonable doubt standard required in criminal cases. This distinction often leads to nuanced legal strategies and different implications for the defendant, as civil verdicts usually involve financial restitution rather than criminal sentencing. The complainant's legal team presented medical evidence of injuries, expert testimonies on her psychological trauma, and the circumstances leading to the alleged assault. Her lawyer, John Gordon, acknowledged her prior use of substances on the night of the incident, but emphasized the violent nature of the alleged assault. He also noted how the events had derailed her life, reducing her from a working professional to a PTSD victim unable to maintain employment. Conor McGregor's defense team has strongly denied the allegations, arguing that the complainant's account is inconsistent and unreliable. Key points raised by his lawyers include CCTV evidence. The defense presented video footage from the hotel, which they argue does not show signs of distress or injury consistent with the complainant's claims. They have used this to challenge her timeline and narrative. Text messages. The defense highlighted discrepancies in the complainant's communication with her boyfriend at the time, suggesting that her actions and statements were contradictory. Memory gaps. McGregor's lawyers have pointed out the complainant's admitted inability to recall certain aspects of the night, framing it as selective memory rather than evidence of trauma. The defense also portrayed the complainant's allegations as opportunistic, suggesting that they may be financially motivated. Additionally, advocacy groups have used the case to raise awareness about sexual assault and the barriers victims face when coming forward. Critics of McGregor have pointed to his history of controversial behavior, including previous legal issues and public altercations, as part of a pattern that warrants scrutiny. McGregor's reputation as one of MMA's biggest stars has already been impacted by the allegations. Sponsorship deals and future fight opportunities could be at risk depending on the outcome of the trial. Regardless of the verdict, the case underscores the importance of personal conduct for public figures and the potential repercussions of being embroiled in legal disputes. This case also brings attention to how high-profile individuals are treated in legal systems and the potential power imbalances at play. For victims of sexual assault, pursuing justice often involves significant personal and public scrutiny, particularly when the accused is a celebrity. Legal experts have debated whether civil trials adequately address these dynamics, or if criminal trials provide a more equitable framework. The allegations against McGregor highlight ongoing conversations about consent and power dynamics. When individuals with immense wealth and influence are accused of misconduct, questions arise about how societal and legal systems manage these cases. Advocacy groups emphasize the need for greater protections for victims and systemic changes to address inequalities. The case has reignited debates about the accountability of celebrities. High-profile cases often serve as litmus tests for public perceptions of justice. While some argue that celebrities are unfairly targeted, others believe they should be held to higher standards given their influence. The role of media in shaping public opinion cannot be overlooked. Coverage of the case has ranged from detailed legal reporting to sensationalist headlines, reflecting the broader challenge of maintaining objectivity while covering such sensitive topics. The media's role in influencing public perception of both the accused and the accuser is a crucial element of the discourse surrounding this case. Unanswered questions. As the trial continues, several key questions remain. Verdict. The jury's decision will have significant implications not only for McGregor but also for how similar cases might be handled in the future. Public reactions post-verdict. Regardless of the outcome, public reactions are expected to be divided, reflecting broader societal tensions surrounding issues of justice, accountability, and celebrity privilege. Future implications for McGregor. How will the case affect McGregor's personal and professional life? Will his brand recover, or will the allegations permanently tarnish his legacy? Impact on the complainant. The trial has undoubtedly been a taxing process for the complainant, whose identity and personal life have been scrutinized. How she moves forward post-verdict remains a significant concern. Joe Rogan emphasized Jon Jones's unparalleled legacy in MMA, compared to Conor McGregor. He noted that while McGregor's trajectory shifted after his lucrative boxing match with Floyd Mayweather and subsequent hiatus, Jones maintained dominance throughout his career. Rogan highlighted Jones's record as the youngest UFC champion at 23 and his consistency in defeating top-tier fighters in both light heavyweight and heavyweight divisions, calling him a special and enduring figure in the sport. Meanwhile, Alexander Volkanovski addressed rumors about a potential fight against Diego Lopez, denying any official negotiations. He expressed readiness to compete for the title and discussed possible venues like Sydney or Spain, emphasizing his focus on staying prepared. Israel Adesanya reflected on his career trajectory, stating that he plans to retire by 40 and is currently prioritizing high-profile main events and title fights. Adesanya also expressed contentment with his accomplishments, but hinted at a few goals he still wants to achieve before stepping away. Michael Chandler expressed interest in fighting Conor McGregor during International Fight Week next year, viewing it as an ideal matchup. If that doesn't materialize, he mentioned potential fights against Max Holloway for the BMF belt or a rematch with Justin Gaethje as viable alternatives. Fighters like Peter Yan are eyeing title contention with upcoming bouts, and Henry Cejudo hinted at a possible rematch with Dominic Cruz. Conor McGregor's legal troubles also made headlines as he was found liable in an assault case, which he plans to appeal, while Tom Aspinall shared his views on MMA greatness, putting GSP above Jon Jones due to Jones's doping controversies. Finally, discussions around Colby Covington and Joaquin Buckley's upcoming fight revealed diverse opinions, with Covington seen as an underdog, but a strong contender due to his wrestling ability in a 5-round bout. The MMA community remains divided over fight predictions and legacies, showing the sport's ongoing dynamic narratives. Conor McGregor is facing significant allegations stemming from an alleged sexual assault that occurred in December 2018 in a Dublin hotel penthouse. The incident is the subject of a civil trial where the complainant, an Irish hairdresser, accuses McGregor and a co-defendant, James Lawrence, of rape. The alleged victim claims that she was choked, pinned down, and sexually assaulted by McGregor, leaving her with physical injuries, including severe bruising and scratches. She also reported psychological trauma that has severely impacted her life. According to court proceedings, the complainant and McGregor had prior acquaintanceship through mutual social circles. On the night in question, after attending a Christmas party, she and a friend were picked up by McGregor and taken to the Beacon Hotel, where the incident allegedly occurred. She claims to have resisted McGregor's advances but was overpowered. McGregor's defense denies the allegations, asserting inconsistencies in the complainant's account and arguing that the evidence does not substantiate the claims. His legal team has highlighted CCTV footage that, they argue, contradicts her claims of distress and cited gaps in her memory as undermining her credibility. Additionally, McGregor's team has suggested that the claims are an attempt at extortion. The trial has been deeply divisive, given McGregor's global fame as a mixed martial artist. A verdict is yet to be reached, and both parties have provided contrasting narratives about the events of the night. This case not only impacts McGregor's public image, but also brings into focus issues of power dynamics and accountability involving high-profile individuals. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest content. Hit that bell icon so you never miss a new upload, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. See you in the next one. Take care and stay awesome.